Hey, so I'm finally doing a favorites video. It's been forever, I know. I think the last favorites video I did was like sometime in January. It was like December, January faves or something like that. So this is a culmination of like 2.5 months worth of favorites since then. There's so many for me to talk about, so I'm gonna go real quick, and I apologize if I like talk super fast. I'll start with the drugstore stuff. I have been loving these Caress Wet Shine something or other things from L'Oreal. They're very much like the YSL Glossy Lip Stains, which I will also be mentioning in a little bit. I have 5 colors. Go figure, the resin, the pinks, and a little bit of purple. I absolutely adore these. These are like $7-something at like Target or Walmart, whatevs. They're super inexpensive in comparison to the $30 YSL Glossy Lip Stains. I absolutely adore these. If you guys want a review on these, let me know. I will do. Only since I mentioned it, I'll go ahead and mention this. This one is the YSL Glossy Lip Stain. I only have one color for 2 reasons. Number 1, I got it in gratis. And number 2, I didn't want to spend $30 for it if I really didn't like it that much. I recommend it to a lot of clients because they are looking for stains that literally stay glossy. It's really hard to find. The only other one I could recommend would be from Stila. Sorry, Milani's whining. She actually hates when I talk like to the camera or like when I'm on the phone or when I'm FaceTiming or something. I notice she like whines extra much. It's like she doesn't want me to be on the phone or talking to somebody else or something. She's hella jealous over here. So the wand looks like this. It's bent at an angle and it's kind of like a teardrop shape, if you will. Petal shape, whatever you want to call it. The YSL ones are exactly the same. No different. I would say these are pretty much an exact duplicate of them, just with less colors. I personally like the L'Oreal ones better. I feel like they last a lot longer. They stay a little bit more glossy. The YSL ones have this really weird fragrance to them that I don't care for. A subby of mine had mentioned to me like, okay, so they do smell like beer. And I was like, oh, that's what it smells like to me. Beer. It smells like the hops in beer. That's what it smells like. But this was kind of a gripe for me this month, only because I like the L'Oreal ones better. I'll do a comparison review video, something or other, to compare the two, which one's the better value, but just to keep things short and sweet, L'Oreal all the way. Next, drugstore lip stuff. I love my BabyLips from Maybelline. I never bought these. They've been out for like forever. I think this one's the peppermint one. Yeah, it's the peppermint one with SPF of 20. I love this stuff. It lasts really long on my lips. I'm not too sure how I feel about the tinted ones. I do like this one, and then there's another clear one. I think it's in like a baby blue tube or whatever, but this is the one I got. BabyLips, period. I love how they feel like they last for a while before they wear off, so I kind of like that part about it. I'm devoted to my Carmex Total Moisture, my EOS lip balms. I love those to death. But this one's a new favorite because I just recently purchased these about a month or so ago, and I actually have been really, really liking it. I'm sure if you guys are very well aware, but I love Revlon lip butters. This one is a new color to me, and this one is Raspberry Pie. Very, very pretty. I love this color. It's super pigmented and absolutely gorgeous. It's perfect for those days when you don't want to do too much with your face and you just kind of want to put a really nice lip on and keep it super bare on the eyes. Favorite lipstick of the moment is MAC Shy Girl. Absolutely love this color. I mentioned it in a haul, I believe. It's a very nice sheer, cream sheen kind of nude. I don't know if you can barely see that because I have a ton of swatches on my hand already. But I am wearing it right now with a peachy colored gloss on top. I absolutely love this color. I tried it once or twice before in the store when I've had my makeup done before there at MAC. Never bought it. I don't know why. I guess it's just because, you know, I have so many nude lip colors. But one day she put this on me and I was like, you know what? I don't have that color. I'm going to swoop on that color. I'm going to get that color. And I'm really, really glad I did. I absolutely love this color. It is perfect for a really soft kind of peachy nude color if you don't want to do too much. But you just kind of want to contour your lips real nice, or if you're going heavy on the eyes, you need a softer lip and you don't want to look washed out. I really like this color. Super, super popular in my book. For blushes, these are my favorite of the month. This one is a Milani Baked Blush in Dolce Pink. Really, really love this one. It reminds me a little bit of MAC's Dainty, but it has a little bit of a gold sheen to it. It's kind of like, To me, it's like Nymphette in blush form. Does that make sense? If you've ever seen Nymphette lip gloss from MAC, it's kind of like a pink with like a little bit of a gold tint to it. This reminds me a lot of it, but this is super pretty when you just need something soft on the cheeks, again, because you're going heavier everywhere else, whether it's a bold lip or a bold eye. This just kind of ties everything together. It goes with every look, and I loved baked blushes, period, especially the ones from Milani. I have quite a few of them. My favorite is Luminoso, but this one is a close runner-up to that one. Another favorite baked blush of mine is MAC's Warm Soul. This one's an oldie but goodie. I absolutely love this color. I don't know why I don't wear it more often. It's really, really subtle, but it's super neutral, which I like. It reminds me a little bit of Sin from NARS, but Sin is a little bit more of like a plummy neutral. This one is more of like a neutral, like it's just like a nice neutral blush, kind of like Exposed from Tarte, if you guys have ever tried that Amazonian clay blush. It's a lot like that, where it's so neutral that it's not rosy, but it's not brown, it's kind of in between, it's not quite pink, and it's not quite too rosy either. It's a little bit in between of everything, so I kind of like that. It literally goes with every single eye look you can think of. If I could pick one mineralized blush from MAC to own for the rest of my life, it would probably be this one, because it literally goes with everything. Okay, moving on. Favorite mascaras of the moment are these two. Okay, well, this one's not a favorite, but I have found a use for it. I don't know if you guys remember me mentioning this before. I even did a review for it because I wasn't all that impressed. Part of the reason why I didn't really like it that much is because I felt like it didn't really work like a true fiber mascara for me personally. It does what my Makeup Forever Aqua Smoky Lash does, where it just kind of holds my curl, really enhances my lashes, thickens them a little bit, adds a little bit of length. It's nothing that my Makeup Forever one doesn't do, so it's almost like a drugstore version of that for me personally. It's not quite a favorite, but I have been reaching a lot for it this month. It's still a hype, still a gripe for me. I do still kind of like it. It's a L'Oreal False Fiber Lashes Mascara, and I do have the waterproof version. Again, like I said, it wears really, really well, just like my Makeup Forever Aqua Smoky Lash. I still kind of like it, but I also still kind of don't. Like I said, for a fiber mascara, not my favorite, but for a mascara period, I like it. High-end mascara that I've been loving is the Lancome Hypnose Star. I have both the waterproof and the original. I prefer the waterproof version, but I happen to open the original one first. It doesn't quite have a sparkle to it like you might think it does because of the packaging. It's not like MAC's Dazzle Lash, if you guys have ever tried that. This is more of like a glossy kind of finish, I guess you could say. It has a slight sparkle, but it's not like I can't like see the pigments at all whatsoever. I'm a fan of Lancome mascaras though. I do absolutely adore them. I've loved them since I was a teenager. I love how this really kind of builds up the volume in my lashes. It holds my curl, even though it's not waterproof. It still holds my curl, adds a real good amount of length, kind of fans them out a touch. I actually really like this mascara. I was very favorite brow stuff of the moment. If you guys are not aware yet, I've mentioned this before, that I do my brows a little bit differently now. As you can tell, I now rock the Dipdown brow. I do still use my Benefit browsings when I'm having lazier days or when I'm wearing softer makeup, but most of the day my face must be beat for work, especially on the weekends. So when that happens, when weekends roll around, this is usually what I do. I use MAC's Dipdown Fluidline, which just looks like this. It's just like a brown gel liner. Personally, I've never tried any other brown gel liner to do my brows before. This is a first for me. I have used Makeup Forever's Aqua Brow, which I do like, but the color's just not proper for me. I have to mix two colors to get the right color. I did try out MAC's Deep Dark Brunette Brow Fluid Line, but it was a little bit too dark for me. It's like a touch darker than Dipdown. I prefer Dipdown because I like mixing it with Girl Boy, and it gives me this nice softer brow. It's softer, but it's more defined, and I prefer that. Favorite face powders of the moment are my Nye Banana Powder in it's their luxury powder. I got this as a gift from a friend because she doesn't use it, and I was like, wait, what? So I was like, wait, let me try that. And I thought she was just gonna give me a sample, but she hooked me up with the whole jar, and I was like, oh shit. Okay, I love this stuff. It's absolutely amazing. I love it for setting underneath my eyes. I haven't tried it as an all-over face powder just yet because I actually like how it looks underneath my eyes, and I love the finish that it gives. Absolutely adore it. I love this stuff. I will probably continue to buy this for the rest of my life. I love the color it gives. It's just so nice. Like, I love it. Like, You know what I mean? I actually really do like the Makeup Forever ProFinish. I don't like it better than my Duo Matte. I would like to put that out there. My Makeup Forever Duo Matte is still my holy grail powder. I don't give a damn. I do have a backup of it. I just didn't want to open it because actually it's harder for me to get now. It's not sold in my store anymore and I have to order it online. They just love to make things difficult for me. But I have really actually been enjoying this one. This is kind of a hype and a gripe for me. I love it, but I don't. So much hype is around Makeup Forever, especially when it comes to complexion products. This powder is absolutely amazing, but I still like the Duo Matte better. This is really great for those of you, like I feel like people are like, oh, this is the new one, it replaced it. No. Duo Matte still available only in select stores or on .com. That being said, this is totally different. It's not the same. It is more of like a true foundation powder. It's like a dual finish, I guess you could say. You can wear it sheer, you can wear it full, you can control the amount of coverage depending on how it's applied to you. My personal favorite way to apply it is actually with a really dense kind of kabuki brush. If I want to use it as a foundation powder, if I just want it as a setting powder, I do like a big fluffy brush because it gives the best finish. I feel like this is just really tricky. The biggest issue I have with this foundation powder is the color range. They have added a ton of like in-between colors if you guys have ever seen the HD line. So for me, my shade in HD is 153. When I get really light, I can do 128. So I'm like in between 128 and 153. They're actually a step between each other. 153 is 10 times more olive, which is probably why I like it because it's more warm for me. And my perfect shade in the Pro Finish is 123. That's because the shade down from 128 is actually 123. So unfortunately these stagger. So I just wanted to make sure you guys are aware of that. I will do a full-blown review on this actual powder, but the good things I can say about it is that I absolutely adore the finish that it gives. It really smooths out the complexion. It looks amazing in pictures. The main issue I have with it is that color matching is a bitch. Other than that, I do love this powder, but Makeup Forever Duo Matte still has my heart. That's still my shit. Foundation that I've absolutely been loving is the new CoverGirl. I think I put it on my Instagram and I've mentioned it in another video or an Instagram thing of some sort. I mentioned it somewhere on some social network how much I love the damn thing. This foundation I love to death. My only gripe about it is that it broke me out just a little bit. Not major, just a little. Mostly in my T-zone, like right here, I can see because my face was like damn near perfect. I'm not gonna lie. I was having zero breakouts. My face was super clear. I had like zero redness. Like my skin was hella nice. And as soon as I used this, like literally like the second or third day, because I'm trying to wear it so I can review it for you guys. As soon as the second or third day rolled around, I was like, oh hell no. And I started noticing like there's a bump right here, there's one somewhere down here, there's a couple more in my T-zone. It's not, like I said, it's not major. It's really, really mild, but when I do my review, I am going to mention that I have heard that some people have broken out from this foundation. Other than that, I absolutely love this foundation. I will talk more about it in a review, but I freaking love this. I feel like it might be kind of taking over my love for my Revlon Color Stay line. That's kind of hard because I've been in love with the Revlon Color Stay since I started YouTube, and that was quite a few years ago. If you guys are wondering what my shade is, I picked 857 Golden 10. I wouldn't say it's a perfect match, but it's pretty damn near there. Foundation I kind of love, kind of hate. This is the YSL Touche Eclat. I love this foundation, the way it looks, but it broke me out like crazy. I was so angry. YSL is known for having fragrances in their products, which is part of the reason why I don't really mess with a lot of them. They feel very luxurious. They smell amazing. I don't mind. I love them, but my skin doesn't like them very much. As soon as I used this foundation, I broke out like crazy. Well, okay. I had an allergic reaction. There's a difference. I'm aware. So I didn't quite break out. More like my skin just really doesn't like it. Like I got a bunch of bumps on my forehead, through my T-zone, a little bit around my mouth, around like my cheeks. My skin just did not like this foundation. Like literally the second day I was wearing it, I was like, oh my god, really? And I'm sad because I absolutely adore the way this foundation looks. If you are the type that loves dewy, healthy, just on point, juicy skin, this is the one for you. Like, I love the finish of this foundation. It's absolutely beautiful and very flawless. The problem is it can be too rich for some people. My skin is super sensitive. I have rosacea and I have eczema. I also have KP. I'm a hot mess. So anything on my skin that is too fragrant and too heavy, too emollient, my skin just wants to cry. I definitely suggest that you try it first, like get a sample of it if you can before investing in it, because it's a pretty expensive foundation. It's like 55, 60 bucks or something like that. And if it's gonna break you out like that, girl, it's just not worth it. Another face product that I haven't really been loving is the Urban Decay Beauty Balm. This is more for people who need it. I'm just going to break that down. I'm just going to be completely honest. This is why I don't like it. It's because it doesn't really do anything for me that I personally need. It's really nice for kind of concealing some pores, like around my nose and around here. But other than that, I don't really need anything that it provides. I don't need any optical blurring. I don't really need any DNA repair. A lot of my skincare helps with my cell turnover. This is for someone who needs to diffuse away imperfections, someone who needs to fill in the cracks, if you will. I don't know how to really explain that, but I'm talking like fine lines, wrinkles, craters, dips, divots, things like that in the skin. That's what this is really good for. It feels really, really nice and light, and I do love that it has a broad spectrum SPF. It works really great on my more mature clients, and it's really great by itself. I would say it's a pretty high competitor with the Tarte BB Primer, which I think is a little bit more popular in my store. I hate to say that and I hate to compare the two, but it's kind of true. I do feel like the Tarte one is a little bit better, but I do like this stuff. It's not bad. It just doesn't do anything for me personally because I don't need anything that it provides. But for those of you who have very textured skin, this might be up the alley for you. So if you have more textured skin and you're a touch more oilier than I am, because I'm more combo oily, but if you're like more like true blown, full blown oily, you might actually really like this stuff. It does work really nice as a primer though. I have tried it with my Urban Decay Naked Skin foundation, but I think I like the combo better of my Naked Skin with my Makeup Forever HD primer that I'm in love with, which is what I have on my face now. So personally that's a better combo for me, but everybody's different. So definitely another one that you should try to get a sample of before you invest in it, because you may not like it. Last makeup related product that I want to talk about is this MAC makeup remover. Sorry, ton of makeup stuff. I'm sorry if I'm babbling. But this makeup remover I actually really like. This one is the Gently Off Iron Lip Makeup Remover. It's the pink bottle. I actually really like this stuff. It really dissolves my eyelash glue like super quick. I love a lot of makeup removers, but this one's just easier access for me. It's also a little bit cheaper. It almost balances out to, I think, even cheaper than the Sonia Kashuk one, and they work almost exactly the same. So if you want to dupe, if you will. The Sonia Kashuk one works just as well. The Neutrogena one I love, but it kind of leaves a little bit of an oily film for me. Sonia Kashuk one doesn't do that. This reminds me a lot of the Sonia Kashuk one, just it dissolves my glue a lot quicker. That's a winner for me in my opinion. That was a deal breaker because I used to hate any makeup remover that couldn't get my eyelash glue off. It was really frustrating, to be honest, because I have, well, I don't have to, but I do wear lashes at work at least 60 to 80% of the time that I work. So I'm constantly needing to take eyelash glue off of my lashes, like, I don't know, 3 out of 5 days. That being said, I really love how quickly this stuff works. To me, it's worth it, but it's up to you. I use makeup remover like every damn day, so it's more use. I get a lot of good use out of it, so I think it's worth it. But it's totally up to you guys. Like I said, for me, price-wise, it's about the same as the Sonia Kashuk one, and it works just a touch better. But it's very similar if you're looking for a drugstore version of it. Okay, so moving on to skincare. Sorry, I know that this video is probably going to be stupid long, and I'm sorry if I'm talking like hella freaking fast. But two of my most favorite skincare items of the moment. I have mentioned one of them before. It is the Fresh SeaBerry, ooh, I gotta go soon. It is the Fresh SeaBerry Oil from Fresh. I love this stuff. It is absolutely amazing. Probably one of my favorite moisturizers to date. However, my Clarins serum, oh, I can't even deal. This is like the best thing in the world to me. Like, oh my god, my skin, oh, You have no idea. This is the Dynamic Duo. I posted this on my Instagram. I will do a review on this specifically. If you guys want a separate review of the Fresh SeaBerry, let me know, or I can just talk about the two together in the same video, whatever. But honestly, this will probably be like one of the best $85 that you could ever spend in your life. I do recommend you get a sample of it first because some of my girls have broken out from it because I don't think it's super rich. I didn't break out from it at all. In fact, my skin has never been this clear in my life, with the exception of like some of the random breakouts from a new foundation that I tried. But other than that, oh my god, like my skin has never ever in my 28 years of life been this perfect. And I could not be happier. Like, I can't wait to buy a new one. I am almost about that much through, and I've been using it for over a month now. So to me, I feel like it's worth it. I feel like I'm gonna get about a 3-month supply out of it, which is pretty average for skincare, 3 to 6 months. For the price of it, I mean, it's hella high. It's like $85, but I would pay $85 if my skin looked this good every damn day. I'm not even fronting. I barely have to wear makeup. My skin looks amazing without makeup. I could not be happier, I swear to God. Love that stuff. Another skincare item that my skin has been in love with is this Detoxifying Exfoliator. This one is from Algenist. This is like a kind of trial size, sort of, if you will. I love this stuff. Like, I was looking for something to kind of help clear all the congestion up in my nose. You guys know I love the Glam Glow, but that's just too damn expensive. I'm sorry. I really do love the Glam Glow, and it works amazing. Like, it's like a freaking vacuum on my skin. It's amazing. But it started kind of drying my skin out a little bit just because, you know, with it being winter and everything. Well, I mean, we're passing through winter now, but a couple of months ago, it was drying the hell out of my face just because my skin was already getting super dry from winter. Now that we're working into the warmer months, I could probably start using it again because it'll kind of suck out all the excess oil. I adore the Glam Glow, don't get me wrong, but this baby right here, this literally has made my skin so glowy, it's unbelievable. And it has like cleared out all the crap out of my nose. Like, if I showed you a before and after, you'd be like, I want that right now. I used to have like, I started getting like these little bumps right here, like whiteheads, and then I was getting hella blackheads like right here. I have like a couple whiteheads like on my chin and here, and some congestion right here. Pore strips, purifying masks. I tried the works, but nothing really quite worked quick enough for me. Not like the Glam Glow did. And I do love the Glam Glow, don't get me wrong, but it's just too expensive. I'm over it. I gave this one a try. My trainer came in, taught me about it, was like, you need to try this. I see it. I see all that congestion in your nose. You need to try this. And so I gave it a shot. Oh my god. I seriously couldn't be happier. It doesn't irritate my skin whatsoever. It literally has like taken all the crap out, and on top of that, it's made my skin tone like so even, and I have a really amazing glow. Like, oh my god, I want to take my makeup off just to show you. But I really love this stuff. Try to get a sample of it, give it a shot in your T-zone, see how it works. I've only been using it literally for like 2 weeks, and oh my god, like I saw a difference within 2 days. Like, it was ridiculous. Can't even. Body stuff I've been loving are either or. It's the Shea and Cocoa Butter baby oil line, I guess you could say. I have both the baby oil. Ooh, the sun's coming out. I have both the baby oil and I have the gel. I think I like the gel more, but I never understood the concept of putting any kind of moisturizer on when my body skin was damp. I know the concept of doing it on my face, and I love that. So I was like, oh, you know what? I've never tried it on my body. My god sister tells me that's what she does, and it kind of keeps her from putting on lotion, and it looks, her skin is like super glowy. So I was like, I'm gonna have to try that because my skin is super dry this winter. Like, it was terrible. Like, my eczema, my KP, all of it put together, I was itching like crazy. It was driving me nuts. Like, I just wasn't hydrated enough. So I gave this shot a try. So basically I hop out the shower, I'm still damp. I put either the baby oil or the oil gel. I prefer the gel, but I do either or. And I just, you know, rub it on, you know what I'm saying, and let it marinate. And like, my skin stays hydrated for like all the way till like the next day. Like, my skin feels so juicy, so supple. I love it. Favorite hair product of the month is my new conditioner from Tresemme. I don't know if you guys can really see that. It's part of the Split Remedy line. I finally just cut my hair and got it relayered, and it's just super healthy right now. I adore it. So I was trying to upkeep that because I suck at getting my hair cut. Sorry, Alex. Alex is my hairstylist. But yeah, I've been using this a lot. I usually get a bigger bottle of the conditioner over the shampoo. I absolutely love this stuff. Like, my hair is so much softer. I barely have to put any other treatment in it. I love that my hair is less frizzy. I love that my hair has stayed healthy over the past 6 weeks, I would say. It's been like I would say it's been like 5 or 6 weeks since I got my hair trimmed, and you can't even tell. Like, there's no split ends whatsoever. It's crazy. Love this stuff. This one's the Split Remedy from Tresemme. Love it. Best $3 I have spent on my hair lately. Favorite fragrance right now is Armani Code. I absolutely adore this one. I'm actually going to put it on right now. Oh, I love this stuff. I normally go for like fruitier scents, but this one is a more like nighttime, sexier type of scent. I still love it though. Like, I never really thought I would. My man wears Armani Code Black for men. Love that stuff. Like, one of the sexiest scents on earth. So I was like, you know what? I want to try the female version, see if it's good, you know, so we can have like a his and hers thing going on. But seriously, love this stuff. It settles beautifully on my skin. I get the softer side of it. It's like a deeper soft floral, if that makes any sense. But I love how it settles on my skin. Like I said, I usually go for like more fruitier floral kind of scents, like Viva La Juicy, Decay and YB Delicious. Those are some of my favorites. Escada perfumes, sweeter things, you know what I mean? But this one is deeper, a deeper kind of sweet, and I actually kind of really like that. It's nicer for like date nights or nighttime, or when I'm dressed up a little bit different, I guess you could say. So I would say that's pretty much it. I think this video is long enough. Seriously. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys later.